It is a yucky day out there as we look from the Mission Ridge camera. Let's check in with Storm Alert meteorologist here, Cedric Haynes, and it is a Storm Alert weather day.
Yes, Latrice, and the reason that we have a Storm Alert weather day for today is the disruptive travel, as we've seen already, because of this heavy rain that's moving on through the region. And you can see, here's some good news. As we look at the big picture, half of the area already clearing out. So this is a fast-moving wave of heavy rainfall. Yes, there have been some rumbles of thunder. Yes, we've had some lightning. But again, the severe weather threat has remained well to our south, which is some great news. And that will continue to be the case, kind of as expected. We told you about that yesterday. But notice we're still seeing that very heavy rainfall now just to the east of Cleveland. So eastern Bradley County, over into portions of Polk County. And you can see stretching up to southern portions of Monroe County around the Etowah area. So right up that 75 corridor in points to the east, we're seeing some of that heavy rainfall. This is about to shift into portions of Cherokee County in North Carolina, over towards Murphy as well. And then as we head a little farther to the south across northern Georgia, you can see widespread moderate to heavy rainfall from Resaca down towards Calhoun, over towards Gordon County, and then this stretches back up towards Gilmer County, Murray County, Chatsworth, Eton, heading up Fort Mountain right now. It's some very heavy rainfall, probably some low visibility with the low clouds there, and also over towards portions of western Fannin County as well, seeing some of that rainfall, heavy rainfall building in. And then back to the west, this is the good news. You over in Jackson County, you're saying the rain has basically come to an end. Stevenson down towards Scottsboro. Yeah, we're looking pretty good in Jackson County. DeKalb County, seeing that last of the rain clearing out now, and this is moving towards you in Ringgold. So the back edge of that heavy rainfall is in sight across the region. You can see this big complex of storms. Again, this developed yesterday evening over Texas and has basically been moving across the south throughout the overnight hours and this morning. Now we're going to turn our attention to the second system moving in. This is a stronger system, a stronger cold front. You can see both the rain and the snow with that one, so you know it's a fairly dynamic system. It moves in as we make our way into our Wednesday, and that will give us an enhanced risk of severe weather. In fact, the Tennessee Valley kind of in that bullseye there, a level 3 out of 5 risk of severe weather as we move into primarily the late afternoon into the evening hours here. And again, notice most of the Tennessee Valley in that level 3 risk. So we're talking that potential of some damaging winds with a broken line of thunderstorms moving through. We could see some of those winds and those storms gusting up to 70, 75 miles per hour at times. We're also talking, yes, the potential that we could have some isolated tornadoes in the area. So the setup tomorrow is going to be one where we're going to have the instability, the storm fuel. That's something that we've been missing the past several events because most of the time that comes through during the overnight hours, but we're going to have that peaking across the area during the afternoon hours along with the very warm temperatures and some wind energy. So that all comes together to give us a pretty decent shot of seeing at least some scattered severe weather across the area. Now notice the tornado risk as we go throughout the day on your Wednesday afternoon in the elevated range, that 5% risk sneaking right on up across the Tennessee border now. And so we'll be watching that, but the primary threat is definitely going to be those damaging wind gusts up to 70, 75 miles per hour. That's a 30% chance basically across the entire Tennessee Valley. That's a pretty high elevated risk, so we're going to watch that for you very closely. Let's talk about FUTURECAST. Time it out for you. Wednesday morning, a spotty shower, but we're mainly dry. As we get towards lunchtime on Wednesday, hey, we could have a pop-up shower or two, especially across northern Georgia, but I still think it's mostly dry. But as we get into the afternoon hours, 5, 6 o'clock, we're going to watch along the plateau for some of these storms to start developing, and notice how they kind of get a little stronger. Look at this cell being indicated here right around Bradley County there, with some of that purple could have some hail, could have some damaging winds. And again, this is a radar interpretation, so it's not exactly accurate in terms of where the storms will be. So we'll watch that closely. But any time between about 5 and 11 o'clock, I think will be the primary time to watch for these storms. So we've got warm air that's going to continue to build into the area ahead of this secondary system. But then this strong cold front moves through, and then we cool it down Thursday, and then we get spokes of colder air as we go into the weekend. In fact, folks, we're going to return to winter with temperatures some 15 to 20 degrees below average for this time of the year. Your Storm Alert 7-day forecast, the heavy rain coming to an end around 2 o'clock this afternoon. We're near 80 Wednesday and windy before those storms arrive in the afternoon. We're going to be tracking that for you very closely. And then there you see it, colder, cloudy with a few spotty showers and frosty conditions by the weekend, Latrice.